Hello everyone, how's it going? My name is Chris Rodden and I am going to be your instructor for this cardiopulmonary physiology course. Throughout the semester, we're going to learn all about how our body transports blood throughout our circulatory system and provides oxygen, nutrients, and other things like hormones to different cells and different organs of our body in order to function. The main things we'll be talking about this semester include the function of the heart, the function of the lungs, the function of the blood vessels, and we'll also talk about the blood itself and how we provide oxygen to the cells that need it and then get rid of waste products. We'll be talking a lot about blood pressure and blood flow. And so this class will be discussing how these different organs are going to adjust in response to certain stimuli in order to help us with day-to-day physiology. So being that this is an upper level course, I do expect for you to come in with a certain baseline knowledge of how the blood vessels, the heart, and the pulmonary system will all function in order to provide our cells and our organs with oxygen and get rid of waste products. But if you are rusty on these topics, I do have lectures for my 2000 level coursework, which will describe how these organs and organ systems work. And I believe that will be a great review for you guys before getting started with this course. Being that this is a physiology course, it is difficult in nature, and the topics that we will be discussing are very detailed and very in-depth. We're going to go from, the microscopic level, the cellular level, and talk about all these different things that are occurring in our cells of the cardiopulmonary system and how those functions at that tiny level impact the whole entire body. And we're going to try to, as we go through these different topics, talk about how the cardiopulmonary system impacts health, impacts exercise, and sports performance. And so I just want to stress that, again, these are difficult topics, and I don't expect everyone after one time of going through it to completely grasp or completely understand what is going on. So make sure you, as a young physiologist, that you are coming prepared with questions, right? And you could always reach out to me, as you watch these lectures or read the materials in order to, get a better understanding of what we're talking about. But all semester, we're just going to be talking about how the heart, the lungs, the blood vessels, the blood itself actually allows us to function day to day. It's one of the most important organ systems in our body because it's going to help transport all these materials that our cells and that our organs need. So to get started, make sure you read over the course syllabus and watch the course outline video to know how this course is structured and what's expected out of you and how grading will be executed. But besides that, we're going to get started right into it. We're going to talk all about these different topics for the cardiopulmonary system. We'll talk about blood pressure. We'll talk about blood volume. We'll talk about resistance. We'll talk about things like VO2 and the function of the heart and how all of these things work together to provide our cells with oxygenated blood and hormones and how we get rid of certain byproducts of metabolism. So thank you guys so much. Can't wait to get started, and I will see you in our first lecture.